Little morning serendation. Everything's all burned up. Time to hit the trail. Hey now. May 31st, day 151 on the Appalachian Trail. 10 after 7. We left the shelter about 6:53. Heading to the deli. Didn't make it there yesterday. Decided to call it quits early, and it was pretty decent setup. Point 7 said she heard some things crawling around at night, a couple bumps in the night, but other than that, wasn't too bad. Had a nice fire going. You know, what do you do when it's really hot? You get a fire going and eat hot cooked food. But anyway, you're gonna hit the deli, do a little resupply and get something to eat, and back on trail. So as soon as we see something cool, we'll let you know. Right now, we're just gonna try and not do a face plant. Talk to you in a bit. Well, as soon as I said that, it wasn't 10 seconds later, point 7 goes down. So it's gonna be one of them days. So they say. So you want to be a thru hiker? Alrighty then. It's a dangerous job. Hey now, on a pretty decent descent going down into town to the deli. I guess it's not really a town, it's just a deli out in the middle of nowhere, like a real rural convenience store type place. But anyway, we're making our way down that treacherous thing. On point 7 falls, she likes to do it right. Most of the time she's uninjured, and she's uninjured now, but she fell into some stinging nettle. So she's got some rash on her arm. Luckily that'll go away. Pop some Benadryl. But yeah, when it rains it pours. So I guess I'll be the next one, since I was the last one. R2's caught himself several times, but he just doesn't go down. He's like a freaking cat. All right, let's get down this thing without falling. Cool. Ugh. Woo, this one is, woo. You don't like heights and movement, you're not gonna like this one. Wow. Look at that. Boy, is that clear. I don't want to drop the phone here. Wow. Gorgeous. All right, let's get off this thing before I fall off. Woo! Hey now, we are walking back to the trailhead. That's a hot 1 mile walk. See the umbrella trying to cover from the sun. But yeah, that place was cool. Resupply, deli, all kinds of food, all kinds of snacks, drinks. We stayed there for probably a good hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Got fueled up for as much as we can get fueled up in this heat. Now we're heading back to the trail. Not sure how far we're gonna go. We're talking about going up to Killington tonight, but whew, you know how plans change. This heat can play havoc on you. So we'll see how far we get. But we're gonna go north. So as soon as we start to see some, get off this road, get back on the trail, get some sights, I'll let you know. Now, we're at the shelter taking a break. R2 took a little dip in the stream. We did a little cool down. Last night, the local we talked to, his name was Plans Too Much. We saw some through hikers come down to the shelter to get water, and then they were still heading north, or maybe stealth camping, or I don't know, maybe going to the next shelter. That was Coyote and Stumbles. And then today we were at the deli and we ran into Rambler. He's doing a northbound. Really cool dude. We'll probably run into him a couple more times. Theme for today is heat. It's a pretty cool shelter though. If it wasn't so close, it was just too early in the day. We got to get some miles in today.
We've done 3.9 today.
She's getting her.
Cheers.
All right. We'll talk to you guys when we see something cool. We're just walking down the path, nothing to take pictures of yet. I'm sure we'll come across something. One of us is bound to do a face plant. Again. Really cool part of the woods. Ah, Mr. Tree. Hey now, change of plans. We are gonna hike to the Governor Clement shelter and stay there. There's a brook there. We're gonna hopefully get in that and cool off and save the summit of Killington and then hike to the waterfall and then chill out there tomorrow because it's supposed to get close to 90, if not 90. This heat's just wrecking us. So we got about a mile to the shelter. Once we get there, we'll get the lowdown on how far we went, but that's the game plan. Hope you had a good day. This is the shelter. It has got one heck of an overhang. It's got a fireplace. And it's very dark in here because it's pretty deep. You cannot get wet in here. But that's it for tonight. We just got here. It is 5:15. We're going to go down to the water.
9.8.
And we did how many?
9.8.
9.8. We spent, I thought it was only about an hour and a half, but it was close to 3 hours at that deli. It was fun, and we got a lot of resting and refreshments, and we talked to Rambo for a while. I got a picture with him, and it was a good time. But didn't get our minimal mileage in today, but probably won't get it tomorrow. But the rest of Vermont, we should be able to book it until we hit start hitting the big boys. So I'm sure we'll take some pictures down by the water, but everybody's drying stuff out because they're absolutely drenched from sweat. So we'll talk to you in a bit. Yeah, I have my hoodie on, and it's only because these mosquitoes and gnats are on steroids, and they're attacking me like doing kamikaze missions and eat me alive. I had to put something on, and I just freshened up in the creek, and I had to douse down with bug spray. But I was down at the creek, I lost my balance. Yeah, those are my shoes. They're drying. I went in, so I said, hell, since I'm in, I might as well just walk around in the creek. So they're absolutely soaked. So we got in the water, refreshed up, wiped down, and now we're just getting some firewood to try and get rid of these little bastards. They're eating us alive. I'm gonna give them a nice little smoke bath because that fireplace right there inside the shelter, I should smoke them out pretty good. So that's what we're going to work on, get something to eat and start a fire. So we'll see you in a bit.
All to myself, the whole week.
We did too, actually.
I just haven't seen any
No, we didn't
hikers.
see it last time. Last time was the one we stopped at for lunch.
Beautiful shelter and lots of tenting around and stuff.
Yep.
And it had a, like a parking lot.